Men Who Talk Through Horror Movies podcast. Each week, Brian and Anthony talk through another PE horror movie. For the show. Today, watchers.
All right. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Brian.
And tonight's movie is We Need to Do Something.
Yes. So I chose this one because, well, everything going on. And, last year, everybody was locked in their house with their family and everything like that, So this movie just based off of the trailer. It looks like a family gets stuck in a house and then crazy stuff probably happens. But another reason why I chose this is actually I'm having my family, they're all coming into town next week, and I've got like a big family. Yeah, like 3 brothers, 3 sisters, a wife, a kid, sister-in-law is going to be in town.
It's going to be like Steve Martin, Cheaper by the Dozen.
Dude, it's going to be a full house. So, I just want to watch this. Like we're, we all get along in my family. Everybody, we all love each other. But I just want to see what these people do wrong before they start killing each other, so I know not to make that mistake.
Oh, it's a laundry list.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah.
You need a whole notepad.
So I think I should probably be good then. But yeah, I just want to make sure that I don't do anything stupid when we're all in the house together, because I think it's man, it's been a while. Like we have a big family all across the states and everything. So I wanted to make sure I don't do anything dumb, that's going to make us all want to murder each other inside of my house next week. So yeah, that's why I chose this movie.
It's a good reason. It's a very good reason.
Right? You should strive for that. But real quick, I wanted to say today's my son's birthday. He turned 8 today. So, Kane, if you're listening, you probably shouldn't be listening in the first place. But happy birthday, buddy. Love you. He wanted a big New York T-bone steak and a salad for dinner. So, that's what
it's got good taste.
We grilled him, right?
Very good taste.
Is either that he wanted a tomahawk, and I was like, dude, you can't eat 3.5 pounds of meat. But yes, happy birthday. Yeah, cool kid. But back to this. Yeah, the movie. We should do something. That's my reason of picking it, is just to make sure I don't do something wrong. And hopefully it'll be a successful week.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be back next week. If I'm not, then you know where I live. Come over to the house, make sure there's not blood all over the windows or anything.
Make sure there's not a giant tree blocking your bathroom.
What? You can't. Oh, no. Well, I mean, that was in the trailer.
Yeah, it was in the trailer.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not giving you anything you haven't already seen.
Oh, man. What'd you bring?
This is the original Jesse James bourbon whiskey and Diet Pepsi.
It's pretty official.
It's pretty good.
It smells like almost smells like Jack.
It tastes okay. It doesn't taste like cough syrup.
Man.
Well, that's what I'm used to. Is like, it's like if it's like a cheap week and you just need something.
I'm telling you.
Like there was Military Special, and Military Special tastes like cough syrup.
When you mix your drinks, especially with soda, you can't shake it because your soda's going to go flat. It's going to be gross. It has to be your drink, only your drink. I think legally it's only your drink, not your wife's, anything like that.
Well,
Blow
if it's not
in
a law.
No, I think I just made it one.
Okay.
Blow in your drink, and then it'll shoot the alcohol up to the top with the bubbles, and it'll mix and everything like that. Yeah. That's why I got kicked out of bartending school. I was like, oh, I got this.
I'm going to blow bubbles. Like,
you can't do that, Brian. Yeah. No, didn't do that. But, yes, everybody who's listening, if you make mixed drinks, blow into the bottom of them for your own drink. Nobody else's. Doesn't matter who they are. Only yours.
That makes sense. I can see that.
So, back to the movie. I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, as far as stories, I don't know if there is one to share because I don't think there is a moment I've ever been trapped in my house that even with COVID, like I still got to like go out and shop,
dude.
even though it was like, you know, very much in that like that pocket of time where you were just fearful to be around everybody else.
But like I said, you weren't trapped. I do have a story. It wasn't me,
Okay.
but it was happened to two people actually. My best friend and my nephew. Well, yeah. So we're at a house, and you know, like what, like in the summer or the winter, like your doors swell up because the wood, you know. And
Yeah.
so the bathroom, that door would swell up. And so
Okay.
if you didn't know about it, you
would
know,
think you're
you
trapped.
had to like, okay, so let's say the door handle was like on the right side of the door. So you had to like kind of pull down and to the left to open the door,
Okay.
right? To come out, down
Yeah.
to the left. And so my buddy, he was at the house. He's like, I'm going to go use the bathroom. And he didn't know about this. And so we're like, what the hell? Like, he's been gone for like 15 minutes. And all of a sudden, hey, and we're just like, damn it, he's locked in the bathroom. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. Same thing happened to my nephew. They were into the bathroom, and the door, like I said, it swells or whatever they do. And neither one of them knew that they had to like pull the door down and like to the left away from the doorknob. And so they were both like not together, but they were both.
You mean they didn't go to the bathroom together?
Nope.
That like
Dude.
like women do?
It was probably like you know, the summer of like 2000 and then the summer like 2021 or something.
Okay.
Or 2001. Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't think I know anything else about being locked in a house, man.
Locked in a house, yeah.
No.
But I do think there is like something to the claustrophobicness of being stuck with your family, that no matter how much you love them, there is something that is going to happen that they're going to get on your nerves.
Oh, for sure.
And like,
That's why they made that TV show, The Real World,
oh yeah,
that I hate.
I loved it. I used to love The Real World.
My older brother used to watch that, and I'd be like, damn it, because like I'm, you know, there's
But-
another brother and then me,
Yeah.
so I never got to choose what I wanted to watch.
Never
Until-
my time.
Yeah, until I got up, and then I know both my brothers are going to listen to this, and then I beat both of you up, and then I took the remote. Yeah, and you see, by the time my brothers hear this, it's already going to be live, and everybody's going to be like, oh, Brian beat up both of his older brothers at the same time. Yeah. We're gonna
Was it
go,
like one of those Steven Seagal situations where like they just like surrounded you and then fought you one person at a time?
Yep. And then
Okay.
it's the same thing. There's like, oh, he already beat him. Oh, there's no way he's going to beat me. And I was like, oh, and then I kept doing it. And then my hair grew like by a foot, and I put it in a ponytail. And then I whooped everybody's ass again.
And then you told everybody that you don't fight
Yeah,
or that you can't fight.
I did. And then I
And then they got mad when they realized you actually could.
got on a ship and I started cooking everybody dinner.
That's got to be like a few Steven Seagal movies in one reference right there.
Yes.
But no, I love The Real World, but not for like the fights. The fights are interesting, but like at this point, it's just insert alcohol, and if you have enough of it, you're going to get misunderstandings, and people are going to yell at each other.
Helps every situation.
Yeah, because that's what they really go for, is just lots of drama and tension. But like my favorite thing is to watch what rules really matter. Like what are the big rules? Like, because it used to be that like like during an altercation, you could make contact with the other person, and they wouldn't kick you off the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I missed out then.
Yeah, because that's the way it used to be, like way back, and like even on the challenge, it used to be like that. That like you could make contact with the other person and you could still be on the show. And then it changed to you can't hit people, you can't make contact.
You can only chest bump them and de-pants them.
But like, yeah. Well, then like then it has morphed to, they had this guy who like he won Turkish Survivor.
Good God.
Yeah. Like this he's fucking crazy. His name's Turbo, or I think that's like his nickname.
That's probably like his legal name. If he won Turkish Survivor,
he won Turkish Survivor, and he was on Turkey's Got Talent.
What was his talent? I mean, obviously that's
his
a talent.
I think he did that like the not the ribbons,
Kills
but
a bear.
like no, he did like
he did not ribbon dance.
not ribbon
I was
dance.
like, if he ribbon danced,
You know the gymnastic deal where like they do like the ribbon gymnastics where it's
Yeah.
like from the ceiling.
Oh,
That
okay,
thing.
all right.
So
I
he's
was like, no.
sort of a jack of all trades. But like this guy, like English is not his first language, and people were always trying to rile him up, and he acted like a caveman already.
Killing
And
bears is his first language.
It took 3 people to hold him back in a fight. 3 big bodyguards, and they were still getting pushed backwards.
Dude, he won Turkish Survivor, man.
And like he got kicked off the show for that because they realized that if he ever got into another fight, they couldn't stop him.
Yes.
So like the rules have morphed from like, I know this is really long-winded, but like the rules have morphed from like you can hit to you can't hit to if we can't restrain you, you need to leave.
Yeah.
But that was my takeaway.
No, I could go a funny story about that. Like one time, this is kind of off of the topic, but
We're going a little bit off topic because we don't have much for the topic. But
it's always a segue to a new topic.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Like one time we went to a concert out of state, and it was a couple of us guys, and somebody wanted to get a little rowdy, and they got into a fight, and the bouncers came, and the bouncers really couldn't do anything to us. And so then finally the bouncers had to bow out and just ask us politely, hey, okay, guys, we leave. And we did. We're like, the concert sucks. And we left. Yeah. So even though the bouncers there's like, hey,
hey,
you
we're
guys
tired
need
of
to
fighting
leave.
you. You got to go.
Yeah. And we're like, all right, fine. We left, went back to the hotel. And one of my friends hurt their back doing a squirrel dive off the bed to the other bed. So if you're listening to this, you know who it is. I'm not going to say your name. But yeah, and then he woke up the next day. He's like, God, my back hurts. We're like, do you remember doing like the flying squirrel off of this bed to this bed? He's like, I did that? And we're like, yeah, you did. Yeah. But anyways.
But a little bit about this movie before we begin. It's a 2021 movie, so it was probably filmed during the pandemic.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Because it's got about, I want to say, 5 actual characters in the entire movie.
Really?
That's about it. Yeah,
dude.
I'm not giving anything away. It's just that's all you get.
Well, like I said, I saw this, and I already have next week is your pick.
Is my pick, which
and nope, don't say.
Maybe. I'm gonna have to think before we get to the end of the show because I have a couple on deck in my head.
Just let me know. Don't even tell the fans.
I don't know if I want to go new or if I want to go old.
Oh, I'm for sure. I already have mine picked, and it's going to be around the same theme as this one.
Okay.
Just because I feel everybody right now is going, well, if we would have been doing this podcast like last year, it would have been, everybody's going through the same thing. We're all in this together type of thing. And so I'm sticking to that theme at least for one more week.
Okay.
Yeah. But this one, sorry to say it again, this is just making sure that I don't mess anything up when my family's here.
Okay, fair
Starting,
enough.
This
All
weekend
right.
they get into town.
Well, you're looking low, so
Yes. I think we should
Want to take a break and then
refill,
start? Yeah.
come back and start. We should do something. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. You go ahead. You go ahead.
I was going to do the scary sounds.
Do it.
No, you do with the...
We need to do something. And we are back with the beginning of We Need to Do Something.
I wonder if they have like... I mean, don't spoil it. If they have like a board games or something they can do in the meantime. Because their internet's probably out. I'm guessing. All right.
Yeah, I don't... If I answer
it.
any of those questions, I'm going to
Right.
give things away. So...
So then, like, we'll think of a question, a would you rather question, and we'll post it.
yeah.
You know, it'll be pretty. It's pretty. I mean, it'll be a funny one. I don't know if we should do would you rather like gory or like would you rather dumb. You know, like oh, every time you get a boner, a bell rings, or every time you fart, like your nose gets bigger. No,
Just keep that bell going.
we're gonna go ham on these questions. Would
We
you
are.
rather's? All right, so
This long
Starting
shot.
out with- right, could this shot get any longer and slower?
It's this slow, long shot of this neighborhood.
Like they seriously like start out in space and are like kind of zooming in at like a foot a second,
They might as well be like the universe, the Earth,
right?
the United States.
10 billion years ago, a star collided. No. Then Jesus was born, and then he came, and right.
That's the speed at which they're getting there.
Yep, there's a dinosaur.
Yeah. So I guess this is the credit sequence. Is this really long shot
Holy cow!
of the.
This is the
This is one of the things that I did not love about
Shut
this movie.
up.
There's a lot of filler. So much
Really?
fucking filler. Yes.
this instantly make me regret. Like we still haven't even made it to a street.
Oh my
We're
word.
still like so far above the trees, and they're just zooming
This is
in.
why I said like I think we found our first dumpster fire.
Oh,
This is
no.
literally this is a dumpster fire. Okay, we're finally in the house
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
with a red door.
You
That's-
know that's a bad sign.
It's a red door, a fully painted red door on their bedroom. Oh wait, in the bathroom. So the entire family
Oh my
has
God.
walked into the bathroom together.
Family meeting. I'm in the bathroom. Dad's got to take a shit.
It's such an odd choice, and I love
What are they
like
doing putting rugs down? Why
like-
the hell is the dad closing the door?
why is he closing the door? Like I love that little like moment they have though, where like he's in the way, and she gives him the look like get out of the way. I'm putting down the rug.
We're going to have a picnic in the bathroom. It's called recycling. That's disgusting.
It's so gross.
They just did
Oh, let me put the.
Oh my
subtitles
God.
on.
Yeah. So now they're just in the bathroom having a family meeting. Dad has his thermos. Emo daughter. Oh, the nerdy son.
Wait, no.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, why? If my parents were ever like, Brian, meeting, bathroom now, I'd be like, no. You can come to the living room or let me know when you're done.
Okay, so they said they think it's a tornado. Something's happening,
Okay. That
and
kind of.
the son is saying it's a giant tornado,
It's a Sharknado, please.
and then the mom's like, "Oh, it's a thunderstorm."
Ooh. Wait a second. So they're stuck in their house?
They are stuck in their house in their bathroom.
All right, never mind. I thought they were going on vacation. They were stuck in a house. But, I mean, this could still pertain to me and my family. They're coming over. But I can guarantee nobody's going to be in the bathroom with me.
You're not going to hang out in the bathroom with your family.
I mean, the brothers and I get crazy. I'm not going to, last time us four brothers were together, one of us got stung by a jellyfish, and then us four brothers had to hang out in the bathroom because that guy had to soak his foot in a hot bath.
Oh, fair enough. Fair
All
enough.
right, see, something like that. It's not like, hey, you guys want to hang out in the bathroom?
So they're still talking about whether or not this is a storm or a tornado or a thunderstorm.
I mean, wouldn't you know the difference?
Yeah, I know. Oh, they do have board games or card games.
I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, hey, I need to go take a shit. And they'd be like, hey, wait, can I come in and grab Uno or Scrabble? Like, no, damn it.
It would be weirder if they actually just like had board games in the bathroom.
I think that's what they do.
They brought them in, I thought.
Oh.
So, and the daughter is texting somebody
The emo girl.
with lots of dots and question marks.
Are you okay? Super abbreviated. Like I think kids these days are so like fucked. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Instead of typing out R-A-R-E, there's like R.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when you're a pirate?
What are you going to have to, or you have to write an English paper?
Nope. I get so man.
So the Great Hotel Escape or Goths and Vandals.
I guarantee you that thermos isn't coffee. I guarantee that thermos is alcohol.
Yeah.
That dad is getting loaded right now in the bathroom with his wife, son, and emo daughter. And he's wearing a tie and everything. Like, you know that he's like the wake up 9 to 5, and then he comes home and he sees his fucking emo daughter looking like that.
Yeah. And then he's just like,
He's
What
a
happened to
broken
me?
man. He wakes up every Saturday, puts on his New Balances, mows that yard, grills, and then she's probably a fucking vegan.
he's like, I didn't want a steak.
Right. Well, guess what?
You're getting one.
You're going to eat this iron. So now the dad is calling it out. Do you really think this bathroom's going to protect us from a big old tornado?
Which that does look like a gorgeous bathroom. It's huge. This bathroom is pretty sizable.
Well, right. Like, you're not supposed to go down to a basement, right?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, they have like those, what the hell kind of windows are those? Those like foot by foot windows, like those thick ass
Yeah, like the thick
square ones.
the thick squares.
Where are those windows at? And they had like
I want to say it's
15
almost
of
like
them.
cathedral.
kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh,
It's very
18 of
70s
them.
though.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like it looks
The
like
house
they're-
for sure was built in the 60s or 70s.
it looks like a bungalow bathroom.
Yes, yes.
That's what I was trying to think of. So then the lightning hits, everybody's screaming.
Even the dad. So, and now everybody has their flashlight point up at their face like they're telling campfire stories, looking at their windows.
Which I get the purpose, because I guess you need to see their faces so you can like register a reaction yourself. But it's like nobody would do that in real life.
I don't know, man. Now I'm thinking, I'm really taking notes for this. Something's going to happen. I'm just going to get a flashlight when like my brothers are asleep in my house. I'm just going to go into their bedroom in the middle of the night and be like, hey, you want some fucking breakfast? And I'll probably get punched. They're like, get the hell out of here. Why you? Damn it. Yeah, man. And now the dad, what's he doing?
Oh, the door or the tree has fallen through the roof and blocked the door.
Blocked in their bathroom. And now shit's gonna get real.
And he's starting to freak out, starting to say the F word a lot.
There's like, Dad, move the tree. Does it look like I can move it?
Fuck.
You know that I work at a bank. I don't lift weights.
I'm middle management.
Right?
And now they're worried about their dog.
I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I would just assume that I would just break the freaking windows and get out.
Couldn't you just like find something heavy and just punch out those tiny windows?
Windows. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
And now he's telling them not to freak out as he yells and freaks out.
It's not the end of the world. Shut the door. What are you going to... Okay. Shut the 6 inches. And now the dad's all confused and looking around. Oh, and the mom, it finally realized to her, are we stuck? We really chose this bathroom to try to bunker down in?
Bunker down in our bathroom. I guess it makes sense because, like...
But at the same time, like, there's all those mirrors. And they have 18 windows right there. Literally. They have 18 of those square windows.
Like, how are you ever going to break out of your own bathroom?
If that...
Yeah.
I don't know, but, like, my bathroom...
And he is chugging that thermos.
That thermos isn't going to last long. I'm going to race him. I'm going to drink my drink before he drinks that thermos.
That's not coffee. Because nobody drinks coffee like that.
Well, it can't. I mean, he's like,
or
fuck
most
my
don't
esophagus
drink.
and just start giving himself third-degree burns.
I got to wake up.
Right? He's like, I got to get up. He's like, I need more caffeine in me so I can move an entire tree. Oh, wait, like...
Away from my bathroom door.
What if he could get the tree, but the tree was hitting, like, the kitchen table, and that kitchen table was the last, and he's like, ugh, I can't do it. And then that's the end.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That
we
was
get our
just the
title
opening?
card. That's just the opening.
All right, so now...
And now we have a flashback.
I was about to say, she got her hair cut. The emo girl, still an emo.
Is on the bleachers, and there's another girl dressed in all black. And they're making...
Right, so this girl's a weird emo.
Making weird eye contact with each other.
Yeah, so the emo daughter, you can tell she's an emo. However, she's got, like, the pink hair and, like, she's wearing a Where's Waldo sweater and a choker and all this stuff. And then she met the dark emo. So there's a light emo and the dark emo.
Yeah. And the girl dressed in all black chases down the daughter, shows her scars.
You're a cutter too? You know, she's like, here's my scar. And what about your scar? I wear a dog collar and I wear a choker. It's going to be Ebony and Ivory best friends right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I love goth and...
She says, I used to be a cutter. Some of those look a little fresh.
It would be such a weird thing for them, you know, to be like her, the girl with the pink hair.
Yeah.
Because clearly she's an emo, but she likes Light Bright and strawberry shortcake. You know?
Yeah.
If she's like, I really like my reds and whites and pinks. I don't want to wear nothing but black. But I don't like the sun. I love clouds and I love Braveheart swords. Like,
can't I just like everything?
Right?
I just want to like everything.
But except for, you know, I don't like wearing black shirts and black hair, black eyeliner. I like my colors. Well, my 3 colors,
Well, yeah.
red, white, and pink.
Which she has like pink hair and pink makeup, and it just looks odd.
Hella weird.
And now mom and dad are talking about whether or not insurance will cover the damage in the house.
Bitch, you need to get out of the bathroom before you start worrying.
Worrying about whether or not your house is going to be good. Yeah.
Right?
Try to live. So now they're going to use the phone.
All right. Should we have a bet right now? Who's going to use the bathroom first? I'm going to say the son. I think the son's going to just be the asshole because he's younger.
Well,
he's going to be like, I need to use the bathroom.
I think he's going to be the first one because he's going to have a little less
Bladder control,
and he's not going to be as self-conscious over his bathroom use.
I know. Could you imagine, like, I don't know, if you're the dad, not only are you going to have to take a dump in front of, like, your wife, but you got to now take a dump in front of your emo daughter and son.
Like, hopefully you're not beefing it. Like, just like...
Don't look at me, son. I don't want you to...
And Bobby the son.
Oh my God, he's pissing right now?
And then the dad.
Hell yes. So,
and the dad's like...
Oh my God. And then the mom too. And then there's Nope.
Oh, and then the daughter is being super...
Hold on.
She says she can't go with everybody in the bathroom.
That was just that was a hilarious ass joke, and I just called it, dude.
And they're all like turned around like they're in Blair Witch at the
Blair
end.
Witch.
Like-
now the daughter's peeing. I hope.
I love this little kid. Like he points out he can hear her pee.
I hope they all had asparagus last night, and that bathroom is just fucking raw right now. And the kid, like his nerd ass, wow, it really was an EF5.
So he knows a lot about tornadoes, apparently.
But he doesn't know anything about a cool haircut.
No, just tornadoes.
Yeah. He doesn't know the, I don't know, protocol. If your family gets locked into a bathroom, you're not supposed to look at your older sister peeing. Creepy little bastard.
So they're peering out the door to see what the damage is.
Yep.
And they see a rattlesnake.
I hope so. They're like, how did rattlesnake get into where are they? Like, let's just say, like, I don't know, Virginia? Are there rattlesnakes in Virginia?
There might be.
Vermont?
It's
like a really, like, Idaho? Montana? There's got to be someplace, like, wherever the hell this place was nothing but green, like San Francisco. There's no way there's rattlesnakes in San Francisco.
Okay, so he says he saw a rattlesnake eat an alligator on YouTube.
And that's why I don't let my kid look at YouTube.
Which I want to know the mechanics of that and how that works exactly.
Well, you can go two ways on that. It has to be real because it's on the internet. Or what the hell? And then we're back to this kid playing
Card games or something?
Oh my God. Is the daughter like a...
Oh, she's trying to sneak through or squeeze through the door.
Nah.
And the mom is
lubing her up?
Like finding or seeing what's underneath the counters in the bathroom.
The daughter looks like she's going through withdrawals.
I think she's just like moody teenager who barely wants to be around her family as it is.
God.
And now she's forced to spend every waking moment with them.
Don't look at me like that, daughter.
So
the daughter's looking at her dad in disgust for some reason. He dropped something.
So now she's like, can we break the door down? What about the wall?
Oh, yeah. You know we don't have homeowners insurance, Carl. Shut up.
Punch through the wall.
The daughter asked the dad to punch
Are
the wall.
Are you the Incredible Hulk?
Knowing that he couldn't even open the door.
Yeah.
God damn. 6 feet thick walls?
I guess because they're in tornado areas.
Dude,
they would have thick walls?
Nah. 6 feet. Excuse me, 6 feet walls.
So her name is Pollyanna, I'm assuming?
I'm still calling her Carol.
Yeah, I don't really.
We need to think of names for all these people.
But he's Bobby.
Bobby.
That's his actual name.
Oh, that's his real name?
That's his real name is Bobby.
Why are all the nerdy kids named Bobby like
Damn
that?
it, Bobby.
Right? Dude, and now the girl. There's a montage.
The montage of people trying to open the door.
But there it is.
And the daughter is just like angrily slapping things at the door.
Oh my God.
They're pushing the dad.
The dad is putting his back against the wall and they're pushing the dad. What the hell?
Open the door. And you get that intense music and everybody's screaming.
Is it a bad thing if they're locked in the bathroom? Come to think about it. If you really thought that your dad... You ever see that video of the people in their truck ran out of gas? And so there's people on the ground pushing the truck forward. And there's somebody in the bed of the truck pushing the top of the truck forward.
I haven't seen that.
That's exactly what the hell they're doing. The dad just has his back against the door and they're pushing the dad. You're pushing more weight.
Instead of everybody pushing different parts of the door.
Dude.
To try to possibly move the tree.
Uh-oh. The mom asked to take some of dad's thermos. Hurry and chug the rest of it.
and he chugs it right in front of her.
What if we're complete? He
That's gotta
just
be
took
alcohol.
it to the head, man.
Man, slammed it, and he's even got that face like when you drink
When
a
you
lot of alcohol
finish
really
it.
quick.
What if we're both completely wrong and we're just assholes? And that was like his chicken noodle soup from lunch the other day. And he's like, I haven't eaten in 12 hours. The emo cannot, she doesn't need to eat.
And she's just beyond life right now. Oh, she asked him to finish it so she could wash it out and give water to the son. That's what happened. Okay.
Like they can't drink the fucking faucet with their hands?
Apparently not. They need a proper drinking glass.
What kind of bitch ass family is this, man?
This whole family is very dysfunctional.
This dude 100% would never happen to me and my family. We would have been out as soon as that fucking tree hit the ground. Like, oh, storm's over. All right, guys, let's fucking pack up and leave.
And then he's got to do that like asshole dad thing where like, or the shitty husband thing where he makes like a really bad joke and he's like, relax. I'm just joking around.
I was joking around. I know how to hold my liquor.
It's like, I'm not drunk. And like,
Right? You're drunk.
he's basically just acting like, fuck your face. Relax. I'm just joking around.
But he's still in business casual. His suit and tie is still on.
All right. And so the mom is telling him, calm the fuck down.
Why does he look like
We
George
got
Bush Jr. and Putin combined?
He kind of does.
Dude. And then
And the lights come back on.
they just had an idea. And that's why the light came on. But is it just like I think that we have a good setup with the movie and everything, but is the movie dark? I mean, I guess it kind of is because they're trying to film it inside of a bathroom,
Yeah.
but like it's kind of know.
They have this pink tile. Ugh.
And then look at that wall.
And
Okay,
that-
you just want to take rocks and throw it at this wall, and then we'll just glue it wherever it wants.
It's like a patchwork, like painted rock wall.
And now they're thinking about food. And Bobby wants eggs. He wants 1,000 eggs with cheese. And then, of course, the vegan daughter emo is like, gross, only old people eat eggs.
Yeah.
I don't like protein. Shut up. What was her name? Carol is her name. Carol the vegan is what we're calling her. Like Ivar the boneless. And
so
now
she's just being shitty to her brother.
the brother and sister are fighting. The dad is pacing back and forth. And the mom is just laughing like, oh. And the dad just lost his shit and yelled
And through his phone
4, 5,
and is punching the
6,
door.
7, 8, 9. So far, 9 F-bombs, 10, 11 F-bombs, 12. We should keep a count, like a tally.
Oh my word. Like,
I think we'd just run out of numbers.
seriously, he's still yelling. Okay. And then they go back to quiet.
See, but then at the same time, you saw how he was punching. No grown man punches like that.
They're like girly punches.
I mean, I wouldn't even give him that. Like, he literally like just looked like he was gonna, I don't know, he had his shoulders parallel with his body and his elbows bent at 90-degree angle, was just twisting his torso, punching. Like,
Yeah. But he's got that like Nicolas Cage School of Acting vibe to him. Like it's a 100 or a 0.
you either put it all in or you don't go in at all.
But there's like no charisma with it whatsoever. So it's just loud guy, quiet guy.
That's how it is. Like those people, like, you know, I'm a sign language interpreter. The people that are just like, oh, you're deaf? Hey, how does this work? And you're just like, no, you see, that doesn't work.
That's not how that works.
You can't yell at like the people that are just like, you know, oh, they speak like Japanese. Hey, do you want like no?
So you mean like speaking loudly and using big
That's
hand
the
motions?
universal language. Nobody knows that.
And using big hand motions doesn't work?
It does, actually. That's why everybody is so. Everybody knows every language. Like, I'm confident right now I could go to any place in the world that has a different language, and I would just speak as loud as I could, and everybody would be like, yeah, I understand.
You just want to like scream asshole American?
Yeah. And then everybody would be like, yep, that's right. It's 2 blocks down and to the left. I'd be like, thank you.
Wow. It really works. All you have to do is just
The universal language. Loud.
with big hand motions.
Yep. And then done.
That's it.
You guys are welcome. The more you know.
So
When a star shoots over the sky.
basically they just had a conversation about how is anybody coming for us? No, not yet. Okay. I'm going to go back to sleeping in my bathtub.
It's been like 12 hours. Not
Yeah.
even 12.
So now she's having some psychedelic 70s dream,
I was about to say, it looks like she's in a samurai warrior dream.
or that too. That's also.
Like I said, this film is dark.
Yes, it is.
Like physically dark. Like not like dark meaning or something.
So now she's talking to her goth friend, the one dressed in all black.
The black goth emo.
You get the light and the dark.
Yes. The dressed in black, I mean.
Yes.
Dressed in black emo. Where she's the Where's Waldo emo.
So now she's talking about how she suffers from Cotard delusion, which is walking corpse syndrome, where people believe they are actually dead.
So she has took more of her roll hypnol than she's supposed to.
Basically, it's probably real. Like I would say it's like in some people it's like a legitimate real thing.
I mean, oh, and now they love each other. They're holding each other's hands and saying they used to cut. Bitch, I told you I used to cut when I met you right there on the bleachers.
Like, oh, I used to cut too.
Oh, that's why we're together?
Yeah.
Fucking dipshits. I mean, if you're, oh man, I don't know.
Which,
Don't wanna,
okay, even all that said, she is arguably the best character in this movie.
the
The
black
daughter.
wearing?
No, the daughter.
Oh, okay.
Like she has the most character development so far of any character. Everybody else is just like people with no personalities.
Probably just because they went to a high school, saw this girl with pink hair, and they're like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? We're going to film a movie. You're in it.
Now, and we're getting a shower montage.
See, I think I'd 100% I'd be able to shower. You know? I'd be able to shower and I'd be able to piss in front of like my family. You know, the shower, you have the curtain and everything. Look, they do have the curtain. However, my house that I have right now, we have the see-through glass on our shower.
Okay.
So no, I couldn't shower like that. But how that one has a curtain that, you know, nobody can see you. Yeah, sure, I could do that.
It would just be one of those. Nobody look. Turn around.
Right?
Bobby, I see your
damn it.
eyes. Turn your
I haven't
head.
manscaped, Bobby. It's a lot bigger. All right?
Turn your head.
Bobby,
Now.
you creeper. And then he's going to start asking, hey. Uh-oh.
And now
Uh-oh,
they're
there's something
freaking
going on in the
out
bathroom. There's a commotion going. Uh-oh.
over a snake.
What the hell? There really is
There's an actual snake in the bathroom.
there's a rattlesnake in the bathroom. And the dad just,
Throws a rug at the snake.
no, that gave him way too much justice.
No, he gently lobbed it.
Something. He didn't want to hurt the snake by throwing something at it.
And now the snake is going after the dad.
Dad, be careful. There's a snake by you.
As
oh,
he's-
really? You don't say.
As he's on the counter.
Dude. And that was the shittiest throw I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life.
come on. Just put a little air on it.
It's one of those where it's like, throw with a plunger, but instead of like Or like, give me the keys, and they baseball throw the keys at you.
Oh yeah.
It's like 100% opposite of that.
But no, like yeah, like if you feel like you're gonna be low, it's okay to go too high
Dude.
because it will drop onto the counter.
But at the same time, see, and that's your first mistake, you dipshit.
So now he's wedging the snake into the door.
No. The dad just took the plunger and kicked the snake out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Meaning that it's right there on the...
Is he drinking?
He is...
Chugging.
Okay, hold on. Yep. 1, 2, 3,
Mouthwash.
4. Listerine.
That's like store brand Listerine right there.
That's name brand Listerine.
Oh, is that name brand?
It says Listerine.
It says Listerine? Okay.
And that dad is... He just literally yelled, yeah.
After chugging Listerine.
Oh my God. Frank the Tank is back
Oh.
in business.
God, this is crazy.
He's like, fuck these kids. Yeah, Lysol. Or Lysol, fucking Listerine.
Listerine.
Lysol if he lived in Bethel, Alaska.
It's a very fine vintage of Listerine. This is the 15-year-old version.
Oh, so now Bobby thinks he's man enough to kill a snake and put cheese on it. You know, the only cheese that's in that bathroom is the cheese you don't want to eat. And we'll get to that.
Oh
joke.
yeah, Famunda cheese.
Dun, dun, dun. You got that.
I haven't heard that in years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're debating on eating the snake.
But they'd have to hoax the snake back into the bathroom.
To kill it to eat it.
But then at the same time, you literally were poking the snake with your shit plunger.
Which I was wondering, like, I get it, like you use what you have, but like what's the end game with the plunger? Are you just trying to like move it away?
Well, if they put it in there, if they did the hurry like and like sucked it up into the plunger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. That would be funny.
oh, and now Bobby looking like,
Oh, Bobby is asking his mom about when she was pregnant with him.
all right, that's real creepy. He's like, we have to repopulate the world, Mom. Bobby was looking like Harry Potter snuggling up with his mom.
Yeah. He's the baby of the family.
I'm really concerned about the dad, man. Why he drank so much Listerine at once.
I know. It's very shocking.
You know, he's got like massive heartburn now.
Jeez.
I mean, his breath smells like an angel, but
You're not supposed to swallow it. It's so gross. And
oh man,
then they'd start talking about food again.
Dad's like, you know what I like? Mint. He's like, I'm gonna eat some more right now. Starts drinking more Listerine.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm about 90% certain the dad's an alcoholic.
I mean, just based off of him chugging Listerine.
And being very protective of his thermos.
I mean, maybe his dad gave him that thermos.
Oh, and here's
Right.
a key thing. They kind of like tell the backstory of the dad. That the dad wasn't there at when Bobby was born because he was drunk at the bowling alley.
Ooh, if he was drunk anywhere else but a bowling alley. And now Melissa's picking at, it looks like a fresh wound of a cut that she did over her wrist.
She's picking at it.
Yeah.
Ew.
She went with the bridge, not with the river
Yeah,
on that one.
she did.
Yeah, all you guys are tired. You've been in a bathroom together for almost 24 hours. And now, little Bobby's asleep.
And then we
Uh-oh.
hear scraping noises.
Scraping. Please let it be a homeless person. Oh, and the dad, he's asleep on the toilet. Thankfully with his pants up.
Yeah.
And he just sat up. What's the dad? Everybody's trying to figure out what that sound is. She's like, shh.
There's always got to be one person who has to do that. Like they're listening, like really, really carefully. So they always have to go shh.
Because you guys, your ears don't hear like mine. I have robot ears.
My supersonic hearing.
Would you shut the hell up? No, Bobby. Don't open the door like a man. All right. Well, Bobby's trusting that his dog is outside the door.
So,
and he's putting his
are
hand
you
out
sure
there,
that's a dog?
and something is licking it.
And now the daughter puts her arm outside the door.
God. I hope it's like a fucking dick, and all of a sudden there's just a dick in her hand or something. Like, it's a homeless guy for sure.
And they think it's their family dog.
Oh my God. It's not going to be, it's going to be like a fucking raccoon or like.
And they're talking to their dog. Oh, shit.
Holy hell. What the fuck?
And it has like a demonic human voice.
So it was somebody who said, I'm a good boy, in a fucking demonic voice. Holy shit.
And it now is trying to take the daughter's arm.
So Pennywise is in this movie now, I'm guessing?
Like Pennywise the psycho-ass dog.
Holy shit.
What is she apologizing
What
for?
in the hell? So is it a homeless guy that's just out there licking people's hands?
If the homeless guy had that tongue, that's a big ass tongue.
Is that a tongue?
That's a tongue. Shredded up tongue. And it is making noise all the way up the walls onto the roof.
All right. So now it's just circling the bathroom.
I guess.
And
This is very confusing.
ends on the dad, and he says, holy, yep, that is a tongue.
It's a tongue that is still moving.
That's a big ass, like, God, what could that be? That's not as big as a cow tongue. But that's way too big for a dog.
That's not a dog. I don't know what that is.
It's chupacabra.
It could be. They could have run into the chupacabra here in like Topeka, Kansas.
But how the hell was she so buff that she grabbed it and yanked it out?
I know. That's the part I'm a little surprised by.
Oh, and the dad, he's so tough now. If he comes back, I'll break his skull. How? You're going to move the tree first?
Yeah.
What do I look like? Some kind of doctor?
Dad's a big talker.
Yeah, he is. Ooh, I mean, technically they could eat that tongue.
Debating on eating the tongue now.
But they need a fire. I hope they go to bite it and like lick some. It's like, and it does the licky sound.
So Bobby asks, Mom, do I have to eat the tongue? And she says, yes. Yes, baby. You have to eat it.
But do you see they're in the bathroom, and that's looks a lot like a kitchen sink.
It does.
My bathroom sink doesn't look like a kitchen sink.
No.
This is really getting fucked up now, man.
It is. Business is finally picking up.
Like, I couldn't imagine somebody like, yeah, I am a good boy. What the hell?
Oh my God. Like that was like the first legitimately scary moment of this movie.
Dude, you can't be hungry. It's been like 24 hours.
After 24 hours, I'm not that hungry.
I'd relax for a bit. Why don't you take that plunger and try to break those windows, nerd?
Yeah, but still, like, okay, so hypothetically, you break the windows. How do you get out?
I mean, by that point, oh my God, the daughter is just going to town on eating this tongue.
She is. She's like Joe Rogan is about to give her $100,000.
You have faced your fear. And dude, the kid is now curled up in the bathroom blanket.
Sleeping on mom.
Gross. Dad, yeah, right, sleeping like that. You know that dad's going to have the hugest neck issue tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. And daughter is having another flashback of her friend, and they are getting very, very touchy.
She's pinching her chin.
It's a sexy pinch.
That girl's been in a different movie.
She looks familiar.
Dressed in black emo girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just, yeah, anyways. We'll have to figure out who she's been in. Ha ha ha.
What she's been in.
Yep. Now, are they talking in the bathtub? I think so.
Talking all soft.
They have to whisper.
Oh, and now they're making out.
Aww.
And some creepy high school boy is recording them as they make out.
I mean, that's the only thing you should do, I think, right?
Yeah.
You see one decent looking chick and, well, I take
Oh, man,
that back.
nobody's going to believe me.
Yeah, she, nobody's gonna believe me. I need to start scratching at my, my scab.
And they're very cryptic. So I'm assuming
That they just don't know their sexuality yet.
Well, I'm assuming that they said they shouldn't be surprised at what he did.
Made them go viral.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he exposed them, like outed them.
Well, I mean, if you were trying to keep it a secret, why would you literally be at your high school making out outside?
Behind the high school, yeah.
Isn't that where all the kids go to make out?
Yeah.
It's not fair. We can't go make out. Yeah, and then here we go.
So they can't be together or whatever or I'm assuming that's what they're going with this?
I'm guessing just because...
Because they're gay?
No, I was going to say because one emo is dark-colored clothes and this other emo is light-colored clothes. So...
I don't date girls with pink hair.
I don't date girls who don't wear black clothes like I do. She's like, but I really love strawberry shortcake.
So now they are digging up something that's a dog.
God.
And pulling out Spot's tongue.
What? Oh my...
Ew. So gross.
Hold on. What? How are they... That's disgusting.
That looks so gnarly. It's so mangled.
Dude. So gross.
The detail work there.
I mean, it was pretty good, though.
If they had spent more time on, some of this character acting and a little less time on the detail work of that tongue, maybe we'd have a better movie. It might be a great movie.
It was pretty messed up. Wait a second.
So they're...
Ew, fuck off. So this isn't the first time that they fucking have eaten tongue before? That's where the daughter was all cool with it?
And like going to town on it. Yeah. Well, no, they're not. I don't think they're eating it. I think she's doing some type of ritual.
Uh-oh. Now Carol with the pink hair, she's starting to wear dark clothes.
Yeah.
She's wearing black clothes and has a black dog collar now. The only thing left is her pink hair. Don't go to the dark side yet. Well, obviously she doesn't because she's wearing pink clothes in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's like the last hope is her hair. Don't go full emo.
Oh, they're doing a curse with the tongue on
Boys.
that boy that recorded them.
I mean, I just don't know what to say. So what if I've been getting this wrong the whole time? What if she's not emo, she's a witch, and then the witch is trying to get the other girl to either become emo or become a witch?
Maybe.
So inconsiderate of me. But do witches cut? Ah.
I mean, I don't know if that's like something you have to do as a witch.
Oh my God, was that Ninja Stars?
I didn't see.
I'm pretty sure that she has Ninja Stars on her.
Now they're gonna do an incantation.
How come you get the spiky dog collar and I just get the pyramid one? Oh my God. There she is.
So she puts it in some type of like clear liquid.
She's like, I don't have real formaldehyde. I just have water.
And
But let's pretend.
puts the lid on the jar.
Yep. And now we're back to
We're
present
back
day.
in the bathroom.
Sleeping in the bathtub.
I really feel like this movie was like supposed to be about them in the bathroom, and then they had like one of those moments when they were filming, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Maybe we should have some kind of back character story.
Because this bathroom stuff is really boring.
Uh-oh.
Like it's
Dad has
painfully
some problem
boring.
with his teeth.
What is he?
I don't know. He was grabbing his teeth and he grabbed something with his hand like he was going to yank his teeth out.
They look like a clothespin.
Yeah, like a... Yeah. He's like, I have enough blood going through my blood, or enough alcohol through my blood, that I can drink my blood and get a buzz.
Get a buzz, yeah.
That's how it works.
And maybe a little bit of adrenochrome.
So you gotta love that. Get up, Bobby.
I mean,
He's gonna adrenochrome his son?
oh, and he's gonna do that, like that benevolent evil dad thing.
Oh my God.
When I
So-
tell you to do something, you're gonna do it, right?
Yeah, the son was asleep and he's like, wake up, Bobby. And the son's like, yeah, I gotta wake up, Dad?
Oh, okay.
Is
So-
he really gonna... Uh-oh. So
They're at
now
the-
the dad
the-
is
the-
making the son do something he doesn't want to do.
They're at the bathroom door. And he's gonna try to get his son through this
His
tiny
son's-
crack.
Not a cat.
Yeah,
Or is he?
the daughter is skinnier than him, like in frame, and she can't fit.
And then what are you gonna do when your son, dude? This dude sucks.
He's a shitty dad. He's really bad.
What if it was pretty funny? He's like, son, you need to go out there and get me a beer, and then come back in, and we'll figure out how to get out.
That's probably his plan. That's his entire plan.
He's
Is
like, you leave the bathroom, take 16 paces, and turn left.
and the mom thinking this is obviously a bad idea because they're just going to be shoving him at the door, and it's going to
break his head.
like, yeah, it is like don't do it, and then he yells at the mom
And Bobby is
like, "Look, Linda, I've got this. I'm dadding right now. Please be quiet."
and look, like just even from this angle, the kid's head is twice. Oh,
And it's like
Dad's
shoving
pushing
his head.
Is he gonna make it? Come on, son.
Like, his head doesn't
His
even fit
head's nowhere
halfway.
near gonna fit that, but the dad is
No.
pushing it as hard as he can. Oh, Ed Sheeran as a kid.
And this is why Ed Sheeran never talked to his father again.
And the dad just pushing the kid's head.
Oh my word, this dad is a monster.
Dude, I hope it shows the kid's face and it's like
and
two
she
lines on his
like
face.
finally like unleashes on him. Like he's been acting like an asshole this entire time.
And the cobra's back.
And it bit him. It
Or
bit
the
Bobby.
rattlesnake, I mean. Rattlesnake is going to town on Bobby's wrist. And now it looks like a fake rattlesnake.
That
going
really
towards
does,
him.
because rattlesnakes really wouldn't close the distance on you like that.
Looks like a piece of shit. What an idiot. I watched the snake bite him, and I think it was the snake. What do you mean? You saw the snake bite him.
It could possibly be the snake. We're going to have to go back to the tape on that one.
It could be a snake, but it also could be an earthworm.
Oh, my word.
Like, you did use the plunger earlier, so it could just be a big old long turd that fell out of the plunger.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think it was? So the mom caught the snake underneath a garbage can, and now they put the top of the toilet on to hold it down as weight. Well, the son's going to die, so at least they're going to have food.
Yeah. Because there's no way they're getting to any medical care anytime soon.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but...
Oh, yeah. And so she has to
Hopefully-
explain to him that, yeah, you should suck the venom out, yes. But you put a tourniquet on first so it doesn't
That
travel
doesn't go
up the bloodstream.
as easily. Yes.
So it has to work against resistance.
So now I'm just waiting for the dad to be like, oh, really, Linda? You can suck that, but you can't suck this?
I wish he would say that.
I hope he does. And then the daughter's like, get out of here, Mom. I'll show you how to do it. Ew, the dad's the one?
Dad's going to suck the venom out.
Good for you.
The
Whatever
one
fuck
brave
your
thing
dad's
he's
name
done so
is.
far.
Right out of nowhere.
And he, like, swallowed the venom, apparently.
Venom has alcohol, he thinks.
Because he's throwing up. Like, normally you would just, like suck it out and spit it out, right? Like, that's what normal people do.
Not him. He's like, there's no spitting in this family.
Well, he is from the Nicolas Cage School of Acting. It is 100 or it is 0.
You know, I think, do you know what the rating of this movie was?
Rated R.
The only reason why it's rated R is that every other word that comes out of the dad's mouth is fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing, like...
See,
Now he's circling and pacing.
Man. Like, I curse. Like a sailor. Like, I curse a lot. But I don't think I just drop F-bombs like this guy does.
Like they're going out of style.
Yeah. And now he's
Who is he
threatening
yelling
that he's going to
at?
kill something. You're going to kill the tree. The tree's already dead, hence why it fell over. And
Yeah, like the tree can't tell you or be like, oh, okay, since you're so mad right now, I
All
guess
right,
I can
sorry.
just
Let me
move."
perch myself right back up. My roots back in the ground.
Oh, sorry about your roof.
Nope. You can chop off half of me and use my wood to fix your roof.
Oh,
The mom needs to also step up and start sucking that venom out. Right? How do you know when the venom's all the way out? Did you get a mouthful of blood?
I guess.
Now the sister's trying to console her brother. Bobby, I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Why is it all your fault?
Well, I mean,
Do you have the witch's power to make a tornado? What if that's the twist of the movie? Is that her and the witch or her and the emo chick broke up and now she's like, I'm gonna send a EF5 to you and your family. And you're gonna be trapped in a bathroom
I control the winds.
with shit tiles and
your-
asparagus piss.
Your nasty 70s bathroom.
Your dad's only gonna have one thermos, but there's gonna be an abundance of Listerine.
And he's going to act like a big fucking baby the entire movie. Like, he's the worst. Like, this dude sucks.
Who is he?
It's like if they like took Bill Burr and made him less cool.
No, he's more like a... I don't know the guy's name. I can't think of any movies he's in. But anyways, like, who's he talking to? He's like, hey, homeless guy with the demonic voice.
Oh, I believe this is somebody yelled in to see if somebody was in there. And
It's going to be the demonic guy.
then the creature takes out the guy that was going to help them.
Gunfire? Why is there machine guns?
Yeah, that's also very confusing. Like, why would that's a machine gun, not a normal gun.
All right. I like how there was machine gun fire in the house, but somehow the bathroom wasn't hit at all with a...
Maybe like it was sprayed like everywhere near the house, but not anywhere.
It's like, just don't go anywhere, like, you know, shoot 180 degrees that way. If this is just turns out to be like, this is the end.
It's starting to feel very post-apocalyptic, but like not in the cool way.
I don't know if I would go to somebody's house if I saw like a tree breaking into it or broke down. I would be like, hey, anybody in here? Oh, all right. I'm just going to grab some chips. I'll see you guys later. Or like you go in there, it's like, are you guys okay? Uh-oh.
And the creature is at the door,
Hissing. Like a snake. And now they might try to negotiate with it.
I guess like he doesn't want to piss off the creature, but like why? What does not talking do? The creature knows you're in the bathroom,
Right? Maybe the creature will know we left somehow.
Like,
We
yeah,
have 18 windows.
our special bathroom elevator.
Right? I had to go home and install one today. You're just like, you take a dump and destroy your bathroom. You're just like, nope, wasn't me. Elevator out of it. Must have been somebody else.
Yeah.
And
And
now
then Bobby's doing the dying thing where people just like lay down and get the sweats.
profusely sweating.
Yeah. But not as much as the girl from Axe Giant that looked like they just dumped water on her.
It's like, we don't got enough time. If you ever come over to my house and I'm just laying there profusely sweating, just kill me. You know something's gonna bad happen to me. But I was like, oh, Anthony, no, I just came in from the pool. Sorry, Brian. You told me to do this.
You lived a good life.
Here's a Braveheart sword right to the chest.
Shink.
Oh, the dad's still saying they should watch out for what?
Yeah, like what are we watching out for?
He's like, something crazy could be outside. That sounds like a demon, and it circles our bathroom all the time.
I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy. As it licks their fucking hands.
That was so gross.
So disgusting.
That tongue.
Where'd it come from, though?
I don't know. I don't know how she was able to rip the tongue out of a demonic dog's mouth.
Dude. Now they're all contemplating, like, what happened? Where did this go wrong?
Now they're... I feel like... Okay, so now they're talking about Bobby needs help, so... Yeah, obviously he needs a doctor, but...
He's like, we all need help.
How are you gonna get there?
Linda, this probably isn't the best time, but I think we should start seeing other people. I think I sucked everything out. The dad and mom are just talking about Bobby and... Yep. Awkwardly talking in front of their daughter.
And the mom is like... just sitting there. Pretty much. There's not a whole lot going on in the scene.
No.
There's really not.
They're all just sitting there. Bobby's somewhere dying. Mom, daughter, and dad are just sitting there kind of talking, trying to figure out what to do. Daughter's asking the dad what they should do. dad's probably like, what the fuck you think? Like, if I knew anything to do,
Yeah.
I would have done it already.
And I'm running out of Listerine.
Yes. That's his biggest concern right now.
It's getting more Listerine.
Mm-hmm. He's like, when the moment I get out of this bathroom, I'm going Listerine shopping.
I will get a Diet Tequiza.
They have green Listerine, blue, clear. I'm getting all the flavors. It's exactly what's going through this guy's mind right now.
But this scene and this conversation is beyond pointless. And I think whoever even wrote the scene had no idea what they were writing.
He's like, yeah.
But basically everybody's like really, really sad and in despair because they can't get out of the bathroom.
What if it turns out to be a joke like, you've always wanted in the bathroom, though. Now that you're in it, you want out.
That would be funny.
That's the end thing. Appreciate
right.
what you got.
Well, you want to take a break before the end of We Need to Do Something.
Yes.
All right. And we are back with the end of We Need to Do Something.
Ooh. I think we're getting better at those sounds, man.
We are.
Now the two emo chicks are walking down a road and they said, we killed him. No, you abandoned him.
So
I would never. And then kiss me.
I'm assuming that the kid that recorded them, like a lot of this is inference because they didn't show anything. They're telling us everything, but really vaguely. That basically the inference is that the kid that recorded them making out and outed them, they put the curse on the dog and...
On the dog, or did they put the curse on him?
On the tongue. Which,
they ripped the dog's tongue, but the dog was dead. They dug up the dog, ripped the tongue out, and then they put a curse on Joe.
And he died.
But they never showed that Joe died. All she said is that, I told you he was dead, okay? And now they're saying that he put their video of them making out on some porno site, which would be a pretty shitty porn.
Well, and really fucked up, but yeah.
Right?
I'm pretty sure that, like, in some states that's technically illegal and you can go to jail because it's called revenge porn.
I mean, I wouldn't even think revenge porn, but at the same time, like, hey, you want to see these two high school chicks making out? All right, that's fucking minors.
Yeah. That's a whole new set of laws right there.
There you go. Although, if it was funny, what if it's like, hey, you want to see these two nerd opposite emos, but they're the same emos? See, like, that's where it gets you.
Yeah. But
You'd
now they're
intrigued,
saying
like,
that...
what do you mean opposite but same emos?
Oh, so the whole conversation they just had was basically more or less that something she was carrying inside of her got into the spell and let out some supernatural entity.
It was just really bad gas.
I guess it was like a ghost fart.
And then she's back to the bathtub picking at her disgusting wound that she tried to slit her wrist. And now it's zoomed in on the brother who's pale as fuck.
He looks like he's knocking on the door right
and
now.
His left arm is red. And now the dad. I know you hear me. That kid, yeah, man, he just...
And now he wants to talk, but... Or the husband wants to talk, but the wife does not.
Man, he needs to quit being a bitch. I was bit by a fucking sand snake right after Desert Storm. And, like, I just went to, like, 3 months of physical therapy, like, Whirlpool. They, like, ripped off all my skin from, like...
Jeez.
Dude, it was a fucked up experience as a kid.
Wow.
Yeah, they told me they were going to chop my foot off, and I was like, the fuck you are?
Yeah.
I went to a Whirlpool, have my flesh ripped off in the Whirlpool and the pus and everything.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but look, no scars at all. You guys see the picture of this. on the Instagram page. Uh-oh. So now the mom and dad are talking, and they're looking up in the sky, thinking. Although, dude, I do give it to the mom. She clearly hasn't showered in the 2 days, because look how greasy her hair is. So at least she stayed in character. Like, Sharon, you can't shower for 3 days. All right? However, the emo daughter's hair still looks fluffy as hell, and somehow she's working.
Oh, and now they're going to reveal that he beats her.
Is also an abusive, alcoholic husband. Ooh, the daughter just said the F word at their parents. And now they're arguing about years of chances and blah, blah, blah.
This is just like one really prolonged couple fight between them.
And so awkward in front of your children.
I know. It's the worst.
Like, can you just wait till we're like, you know?
Just go behind closed doors and whisper fight.
Right? How come we just can't go in the shower right now? Close the curtain and then whisper. It's like, and on top of that.
And then Bobby starts talking. Everything hurts. Everything burns.
Man, shut up, Bobby.
And that's the worst advice. Really? Tell your son to calm the fuck down as he's dying?
I mean, look at his arm. His arm literally looks like he just shoved into like a 5-gallon bucket of like grape jelly. Like, look at that arm. And now the dad is trying to
like shoving himself or like running into the door.
Shoulder jam the door open. He's like, oh, wait, hey, this worked? Damn it, I should have done this the first day. It didn't work, everybody. That was a trick.
It's not working.
They're still in the bathroom.
And now the mom is trying to calm Bobby down.
She needs to cover up Bobby's arm because that's just gross looking. And you know Bobby's feet are asleep. He's hanging his feet over the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, his feet are asleep. He's going to get that burning the ants, biting his feet feeling. Yeah.
And she's...
Oh, and now they're laughing about when the mom was pregnant with Bobby.
Telling the story again.
Man. This is nothing what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. This is...
I think I should be skipped on a...
No, you're good. Like, this is just not good.
I just didn't think. I thought it would be something else. We'll talk about it when we do the wrap up.
Oh no, the trailer completely like they picked the best parts.
See, that's what I was talking about, like with Coneheads.
Yeah.
Yep. Sissy sat down, and now Mom is telling the story of when she gave birth to Bobby. Like,
and they're doing that big zoom in on her face because they don't want to show Bobby right now.
Because Bobby's probably just rolling his eyes like, would you shut up? And why is a sister crying like, it's such a beautiful story, Mom.
I think everybody's just like mentally breaking down.
Dude, it's been like, this is what, day 2?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say anything because I've never been in this situation, but I would hope that day 2 of no internet, that the world doesn't like, you know.
You think this is just like white people problems, the movie?
Right. There's like, no internet. How am I supposed to check my Pinterest accounts?
My phone battery died. I'm mad. I'm going to throw this at the door.
Oh, yeah, that's what we forgot to say, that when the girl was trying to get the door open, she really thought that taking her shoe off and throwing it at the door and hitting the door.
Oh, that was going to be very effective.
Well, if the door's like, oh, shit. You're serious? All
you
right,
threw a shoe. Who throws a shoe?
Yeah.
And Bobby is dead.
Uh-oh. Is he?
He ain't moving.
He looks swollen as shit.
He does.
What if they they didn't put any like makeup or anything on? That's what he really looks like. That's fucked up, man.
I know.
Sorry I said that.
It's a rough life.
Dude.
Bobby's gone.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Isn't like illegal to kill kids in like movies or something?
No, it is not. It's frowned upon.
Dude.
Kind of like, like killing, dogs and stuff.
He is pasty. Damn.
And
It only took 24 hours to die from a rattlesnake?
mom's breaking down. Dad is in his stoic rage.
Uh-oh.
That's about what that looks
eyes
like.
like he's been shooting meth for 7 days straight.
He looks like the home ec teacher from Daria. Except for he's missing that vein popping out of his forehead.
You know the dad is pissed. He's like, I fucking sucked that venom out, and this is how you repay me?
It's like, I threw up, and you die on me.
Through my stomach. You know?
Yeah.
God, that is a shitty way.
Oh, my God. I feel so... Okay, now we're back in a flashback. The most interesting part of the movie, because there's actual story in this.
Right?
Not just a bunch of people in a bathroom having montages.
Looks like she's going full black clothes emo right now.
Like, we're, like, almost like at the craft, like light as a feather or flat as a board.
Hold my hand. See, that's illegal to have that many candles. She easily has 437 candles lit.
Here's another one, yeah.
In her room right now.
They went with the Sister Mary Chopper.
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Method of candles.
Some secrets aren't meant to be revealed. Like how you legally bought all these candles. Like.
Without being put on the candle registry.
Uh-oh. Like, for sure, she had to go to, like, 4 or 5 different stores to buy all those candles.
It's a lot of candles.
You can't go to Walmart or Target and buy all those candles. And this is where...
Wrist cutting.
Over the bridge. Make me bleed.
And so they're going to cut each other.
Oh, and this is how they got pregnant. I'm pretty sure I took biology.
That's how people get pregnant. You just bleed,
slit our wrist,
and then put them together,
each other, and then put our gaping holes together. See, boom,
and 9 months later,
scissor my wrists. That's
baby
what's
comes.
going on right now.
Yeah,
they're scissoring their wrists together. So fucked.
And now they're chanting,
"Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather."
And now, daughter comes home to find mom and dad arguing.
Oh, I thought that it was daughter comes home to find somebody else scissoring the wrists with her girlfriend. But I was wrong. Oh, and now
we're back at the beginning.
At the very, very beginning of the movie, where everybody walked into the bath. You know what? This just makes me really start to think that I need to go buy a thermos and fill with alcohol and just have it with me, readily available. Brian, this is a parent-teacher conference. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I need to get 2 thermoses then. Wait a second.
Okay, so hold on.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Well, that was a weird flashback. We thought it was the beginning of the movie.
We're now still in a flashback. That was a nice little trick there.
That was a good trick. So we thought it was a flashback. The daughter comes up and she's like, "Where's Bobby?" And they're like, "He's been there the whole time." And she looked around. He was dead, decaying in the bathtub.
He's been here for 30 years.
Bobby's been here for 17 years.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now her stomach hurts.
And they were like interrogating her. Where have you been? Why aren't you answering our calls?
She did get pregnant from cutting her wrists. And
she opens her stomach.
Oh my God!
And
what
shoots
the
out
fuck?
the blood, and their dad holds out his thermos to drink.
The mom is taking
like handfuls and just lapping it.
All right, so in case you didn't hear it, the daughter just ripped open her stomach and blood is squirting out. Dad's filling his thermos, and mom is lapping it two-handed style.
Now we're back. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we're back in the bathroom.
All right, we're back. The daughter was just having a nightmare. Dad's looking hella pissed. The nerve of his daughter to fall asleep and have a nightmare about his thermos.
How dare you have a dream about me drinking something? I need something.
I love that thermos. My grandpa smuggled that thermos in his ass for fucking 2 years. That's how his chicken noodle soup stayed warm through the
ass
war.
thermos.
So fucked. And now the dad's pissed off at her. What happened?
Is he mad at the mom?
He's mad at somebody.
He's
There's
just making,
slow, tense music playing.
He's making like really vague statements.
Yeah, like,
But that's like most of this movie is really vague statements.
you did this after. What do you mean?
Like nobody's finishing any sentences.
I think they pay them by the word, man.
I think so.
Like,
So the daughter and the mom are like huddling for comfort. Bobby's
Wait.
dead in the tub.
there's no way that's Bobby down in the tub. That
Yeah,
was the sister's bed.
was.
Just like Bobby. Getting everything because he's the youngest.
It's terrible.
That's fucked up. How long until you take a bath in there again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If all of a sudden if you hear Paul Bunyan, the axe murderer, chop that tree and free you, and you're just like, oh, damn, you know what I could use after fucking 2 days of being locked in my bathroom? A nice warm bath. Or do you, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The dad
So
has
now-
now found the medicine stash.
And he's got alcohol swabs.
Oh, God
And he's
damn it.
sucking on alcohol swabs.
I was trying to give him the benefit of a doubt and being like, dude, he's going to start taking some pills. But he's sucking on, what is that, isopropyl alcohol
Yeah.
wipes. Again, Bethel, Alaska.
Ugh. It's so
Dude.
gross. This is so gross.
But again, that motherfucker's breath is on point, man.
It's
That's the cleanest breath you will ever
It is.
fucking smell.
So the real point of this is that you shouldn't drink alcohol. You should chug Listerine and suck on alcohol swabs.
Dude, like, what if he just puts, like, in his gums, like, tobacco? He just, like, rolls up the alcohol swabs, like and, like, he plays baseball.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. And now the daughter's regretting something. I regret never dyeing my
he's-
hair black.
Talking about her friend Amy that she did all the rituals with.
I didn't like Amy. We thought there was something inside of Amy. Yeah, it's called nerdism.
So they thought there was a demon or a spirit inside of her.
While the dad is still steadily eating these alcohol wipes on the toilet.
So much so that he had to pull like a big wad of them out of his mouth.
Dude. Good thing he's on the toilet. That shit would just go straight through you. He was never supposed to die. You know he didn't die. He's the one that's sitting out there, chopped the tree down.
I bet it's him.
He's going to slide a note under the door that says,
So he choked on his own tongue.
I know
The
what you
Joe,
did
the
last
kid
time.
from school.
what a nerd. Unless he had a seizure. And then nobody had a Velcro wallet to put in his mouth.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
What a hater. You like how I called somebody who choked on their own tongue a hater? Like they had anything to do with it?
So they knew there was a demon. Okay, so they tried to kill the demon.
So, I mean, at this point, like, you'd believe anything. Like, if I was like, dude, Anthony, you're not going to believe what happened to me last weekend. Fucking, we were trapped in the bathroom, and a rattlesnake came in and bit my son in the arm, and he died, and I kept him in the fucking bathroom. You'd be like, what the hell, dude?
Well,
Call me.
That's the problem with this movie is like all of the cool stuff they're telling you, and all
Instead
of
of showing you,
and all the lame stuff
they're showing you.
they're showing you.
What the fuck? Like, this is opposite.
This
Like
is
I
like
said.
bad storytelling.
Dude.
And of course, he's dad's bonkered out of his mind on alcohol swabs.
You know he's going to have, like, ulcers. He's going to have blisters in his lips.
And he's now berating his daughter for coming clean about her witchcraft.
Which you'd be a nerd. Do you smell that? Oh, God. It takes, 5 days for your blood to start pushing out of your pores after
Yeah,
you
he's
die?
not decomposing yet.
Yeah, the dad's a nerd.
It's been less than a day. So they did an internet ritual, is what they're saying?
Yeah, see, another reason why I don't let my son watch YouTube.
I'm very confused right now because there was no reference to that in any of their actions.
Well, I mean, these crazy assholes can do whatever they want these days, man.
So then he makes his daughter cry.
But I mean, that's kind of what you get for allowing your, I don't know, man. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't be like, hey, you're 14, you want to dye your hair pink? Yeah, go ahead and do that. No. I'd be like, I'm sorry. If you want to have like highlights or something, all right. But
Like all the hairs?
yeah. Like Kane, he's fucked. If all of a sudden he's like, hey, Dad, guess what? Bell bottoms are back in style. I'd be like, hey, that sucks for you because you're not going to be in style. you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, skinny jeans are hella cool. Oh, that sucks. You're not cool then.
Guess you're not going to be cool.
Yeah.
So dad is, guess he's still slowly going through his mental breakdown.
Dad looks like a taxi. Taxi driver.
He does. He's got
He's got that Robert De Niro.
but like the discount version.
Dude. Now he's just standing there creepily.
And
like,
he's standing over his son and says, we need to eat him.
Jesus. I was about to say, like, I feel like their bathroom is getting bigger and bigger. Like, look how big that shot of the bathroom is.
I know.
Like, from behind them. It looks like they're in their attic.
It does. It was a really large bathroom to begin with, but it does feel larger. So now he's going to climb in the tub drunkenly.
Is he drunk,
Or
man?
just malnourished.
Or
at
is
this
he,
point.
well, I don't know.
Going through
malnourished, like,
withdrawals?
he probably has, like, liver poisoning because he...
Sucked on alcohol swabs and drank Listerine.
That's what I'm saying, man. And the thing is, like, that pisses me off. Yes, exactly. He can't see anything
now he
because he
can't see
fucking
anything.
drank the goddamn isopropyl alcohol, and now his vision's gone. Dipshit.
Now he's bleeding from his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's grabbing some broken mirror shards.
Oh,
Is he really going
no.
to cut a piece of his son off and eat it?
I think he's going to.
No, he's not.
Somebody better stop him.
You're not even going to cook it?
What are you going to cook it with?
That's what I'm... You had the isopropyl alcohol, those alcohol wipes. Put that shit on fire. That's a long-lasting fire. None of you witches had better try to stop me.
So he's doing the blind thing. They're showing he's blind by the fact that he turns away from them to talk. Like he can't see.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought the opposite. I thought he was looking right at him,
No, he
proving
wasn't.
that he's not a very good blind actor.
I mean, he kind of pulled that part off.
Putting on the Ritz? Why the fuck are they playing this song?
I know, it's so upbeat.
What the hell?
They're doing that thing that they like to do in horror movies where you play like a really upbeat song because it's supposed to throw off the mood.
Oh, Oh, that was his. Okay, that was his ringtone. All right, all right.
Okay, so
Hello.
he's talking to somebody. We can't hear. He's just saying yes a lot.
It's like you don't say. You don't say. Who was it? He didn't say.
that's the entire conversation. So somebody told him to do something.
Oh, the dad's gone crazy. It says kill them.
Yeah.
He closed the door the 4 inches, and now they're mad at him for closing the door. And
But
now,
couldn't they just reopen it?
that's 4 inches of the door that you got to open, man.
Oh my God.
They haven't been montaged enough to do that. Their muscles are weak and malnourished.
And then there would be another montage
They can't open a door
to reopen the door.
End the game now. And is he going to do the double thumbs? Oh, I thought he was doing the double thumb eye gouge.
Oh no, he's choking her.
He's choking.
The mom?
It looks like the mom.
Or is that the daughter?
Hold on. It's blurry.
It's very blurry.
It was
that
the
was
daughter.
the daughter. He choked the daughter. And then the mom's whooping the shit out of him.
I mean, I've seen stronger punches by an Academy or an Oscar winner recently than those punches. Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
And the snake
The
is back.
rattlesnake came back and bit him in his cheek, just like the goddamn brother in Kill Bill 2. And now the dad's cheek. He's ripping the snake off his cheek. And there
gonna
you go.
Bite the head off the snake.
That gave me the...
And like,
Good for him, I guess. Still gross.
wow.
And now he's
So
going to
can-
use the snake as a whip. He's whipping his wife's back.
With
What the fuck?
snake.
I
This is-
mean,
Kill the witch. He's yelling, kill the witch.
do you think that would hurt?
Not really.
What is the daughter has the mirror glass.
And she is now stabbing him in
And
the back
she's-
repeatedly.
Yeah,
That's a gusher.
that wouldn't happen.
Like a
I
bunch
mean-
of gushers. He's dead.
Give it up for the thought that you could use a snake as a whip or a belt.
Okay, well, it does look like like it's a good image, like as far as horrific imagery, like that won't hurt.
Exactly. What does hurt is that interior designer that charged them all that money to build that bathroom.
I know the Pepto Bismol pink
Dude.
tile.
Look at that tile, though. Like, what the hell is that? A circle with X in the middle of it?
I mean, maybe they bought a bungalow
What
and they
if
haven't
that's-
fixed it up yet. So
What
now
if that's like the first like X-Men house?
maybe
Because that's what the logo looks like on their bathroom floor.
a little bit. It's like maybe this was Dr. Xavier's first house.
All of a sudden, Wolverine's going to jump out of the bottom right there. Look, that's the logo right there.
It is.
There's
so-
the X-Men logo on the bottom of their bathroom floor.
So now mom and daughter are huddled together after they've murdered the dad.
Well, I mean, he did use a snake as a weapon.
Yes.
So, I mean,
I'm not saying that they shouldn't huddle together. I mean, he's not a nice person. So
what
now
do you
they're
think they're thinking right now?
well,
Like,
she's literally saying there's nothing outside the door.
But like, do you think they're thinking like, "Oh fuck, we just murdered Dad," or do you think they are thinking like, "That nerd really used a snake as a weapon"? Like,
I think at this point that's not the craziest thing that's happened. That's just a very
beg to
weird
differ,
thing,
man. Well, okay, all right. A random snake comes in and bites your face.
And they zoom in on the snake head that he bit.
Shut up. This is not the end. It's playing like that end music where It's just zooming in on the dead body. There's the whip snake right there on the ground. The mom is pounding on something.
She picking at the tile?
She's like... The fact that the dad thought that those walls were 6 feet deep.
And she's still going.
She's doing...
Like
I could say the hand job motion, like she's been doing that for years.
the least amount of work, like
right.
We have like that tapping that she's doing on the tile is about what they did in Zombievers.
Exactly.
Like when they tap tap tap
I don't
tap.
want to hurt too much,
Tap,
but
tap.
if you look at those windows, those 18 windows,
I know.
look at the spot in between them.
Oh, she is making some work, getting some work done. She
One brick. How thick is that brick? 4 inches?
She just took down 2 bricks. And another brick.
Yeah, because once it all falls.
It sounds like you got some shitty
Right? As soon as
craftsmanship
this
here.
is done, what do? Call your homeowner's insurance? Be like, look, you pieces of shit. You told me these walls were 6 feet deep, and this is literally like 8 inches.
Yeah.
And I know what 8 inches is. Because I wear a size 8. Oh God, is the mom gonna football head through it?
So she
Oh no. I think it would have. God, that's shitty wall. If
Oh
that's the
wow,
other
that's
side
like
of it.
balsa wood.
That's like cardboard.
Yeah. I don't know if
But
I'd be
look,
sticking
she-
my limbs in out there, especially
yes,
with
there's that demon out
the
there on
demon
the other side of
dog.
the wall. Man,
she's gonna go. Okay. I mean, I guess like you really have no other choice. You're gonna either die in there or die out there.
but at the same time, like that literally led to a black hole.
So the most interesting thing that could be happening right now is the mom leaving, and that would be the more interesting part of the things that are happening, correct? Like you could to get to see what's actually out there. That would be more interesting, I would think.
What if the mom's just like, fuck you, and just leaves forever?
Maybe.
She's like, this family's fucked.
But instead of that happening,
Mom?
the camera stays on the daughter still in the bathroom.
And now she's waking up. Yelling for mom. And she sees the prison hole that her mom dug. Slow, tense music.
And all of a sudden there's a
Where'd the-
huge rush of wind.
Exactly.
And
Huge ass gust of... Oh.
She sees her friend.
Amy and all of her cuts on her arms. Uh-oh.
So she shoots tendrils, I want to
Barbed
say,
wire.
at her.
She's a scorned lover. So she shot...
Oh, it's another flashback in that 70s style with the weird lenses.
Oh, the mom. Come to this random hole with me.
She's back, covered in blood.
What the hell? How'd the mom be covered in blood? Mom's like, you don't want to know.
Keeps
what I had
asking
to
her what's
do.
outside, and she says, it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. You're just gonna look like me, like fucking. We went to Carrie's prom, and we were the ones that got pig blood poured all over us. Oh my God. Everything's gonna be okay. The mom and daughter are just sitting there. Mom drenched head to toe in blood.
Yeah. And
All right.
something pushed in, and they scream, and that's the movie.
It's gotta be the shittiest fucking ending I have ever seen in my life.
My God. And the end song is Putting on the Ritz.
I really can't believe they ended the movie like that. They literally, the mom and daughter were just sitting there and said, it's going to be okay. The mom's drenched in blood. And all of a sudden there's a bang and they look over. You know what? They try to fucking end it like, kind of like what the fuck? Blair Witch.
They did.
Where they just hurry and end it. And you're just like, that was dumb as fuck. They probably said, hey, We only have one more roll of film. That's
All right, so we're just gonna pour a bunch of blood on you, and you run back in, and then we'll think of something.
Yeah, that's not going to help me at all next week. My family's coming into town. Yeah, like I'm not worried like at all. Like,
all right,
if by some chance we all get locked inside my house, no. Like I really, based off of the trailer, all right, I thought that the family was going to go crazy and like murder each other. Like all of a sudden the mom was going to be like, oh yeah, well, you know, I don't know, Carl from accounting is a better lover or something, you know, or like, oh, I found your hidden credit cards and all your fucking porn subscriptions.
yeah,
Something like that. And that the family would turn against each other. I mean, they kind of did a little.
maybe a little, yeah.
Not what I expected, man. I apologize for...
Oh, no, you're good.
I apologize for watching that movie.
You're good. All right, well, you want to take a break and then come back and close this one out?
Yeah.
All right.
Guess.
Well, we'll be back to talk a little more about We Need to Do Something.
Wah, wah.
All right, and we are back to close out We Need to Do Something.
Yeah, we do. But you know what? Thinking about it, like this is what we do, man.
Yeah.
You know, we never signed up for top-notch movies.
No, we did not.
We, you know,
There will be a few of these in the bunch.
B-rated or A-rated comedies, man. It's just, you know, this was so random.
Oh, my.
So random of ending.
Yes, it is. Like, it just felt so thrown together. Like, I have so many complaints, I don't even know where to start. As far as this movie, it's like, okay, so if you're going to put a whole movie in one room and you're going to only have like 5 total actors in the entire thing, then
Character
these better
development.
be the most 5 interesting people you've ever met in your entire life. Like, they better act their fucking pants off.
I mean, the dad was eating alcohol wipes.
But like, even with him, he doesn't feel like a regular person. He feels like a caricature, because like he's either 100% or he's 0.
You know what? I bet that they saw the movie Phone Booth.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I can do one better. Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They saw Castaway, and they're just like, Psh, "Here you go. You ever been locked in the bathroom?" This is probably my my friend who made this movie, man. He's probably like, "Dude, that was like the scariest like 10 minutes of my life." Like,
I got locked in the bathroom.
I didn't know if they were gonna find me. I mean, eventually they would have, you know,
Yeah.
but not at all what I expected, man. So
Yeah, I was definitely not ready for that ending or most of that movie.
like, there's just, I don't even know what to say, dude.
It's
Just all of a sudden there's like the big ass rattlesnakes inside their bathroom. Okay, because first off, you know why they're called rattlesnakes?
because they rattle.
And you can hear them.
But this is a rattlesnake that does not rattle or have the rattle.
I mean,
It's a snake.
just so like, it also just so random, like the son died. Like, what the hell? After the dad fucking sucked the poison out.
After the dad sucked the poison out and tried to jam his head through the door.
What if they make a sequel, all right? And the son died from like blunt force trauma to the head. And there's like, if you wouldn't have tried to shove his fat ass head through the fucking door, he would have survived.
Yeah.
That's what did the son in, was the physical pain of being your head shoved through a 4-inch gap.
Can you try? Can you at least try? Like,
Right? Like,
Dad's such a turd.
just
Oh my god.
just that fact alone.
Well,
Where the
okay.
dad's like, you can do it.
At least like the dad would have been like slightly more tolerable as a character, because he's basically like, there's no redeeming qualities about him whatsoever. But the mom like has no personality for almost the first hour.
And then she tries to stick up.
Like, she tries to stick up for her kids. She starts telling stories about when she was pregnant, because I guess her character is to be a woman who had children. That's her entire character.
There you go.
Like, she makes babies.
Like, it kind of was a stereotypical, like, movie, you know, like, oh, every single dad works a 9-to-5 job who is a high-functioning alcoholic and beats his wife.
Yeah.
And then the wife is a stay-at-home woman who doesn't ever stick up for herself, and she just cooks and cleans and blah, blah, blah. And the daughter has to be the emo girl who's a cutter and has daddy issues, and the son's a nerd.
Yeah.
Like, that's like every family. Like, well, goddamn. Look,
Everybody
at
felt like
fucking
a stereotype.
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Look at Family Guy. The
Totally.
exact same characters.
Yeah, everybody felt like a stereotype, but the only one that really did like kind of
Simpsons.
Yeah. Like the only character that kind of like stands out at least a little bit is the daughter, but that's because they give her some type of backstory.
But they also made her weird. Like, there's no emo that wears a Where's Waldo sweater. The red and white stripe. Like, she's the emo, but she's the bright emo.
She's the eccentric emo.
Red, white, and pink.
Yeah.
Instead of black and gray and Braveheart swords.
And they do like so many rituals with so many candles.
Dude. Like, I really like,
The most candles.
as a parent, you suck. You see your kid just bought hundreds of candles, and you're not like, hey, what the fuck are you doing with all those?
Yeah.
Those aren't coming in my house.
Like, you're not going to burn down my house
Exactly.
with
Like,
all your candles.
what the hell, man?
Go do your rituals somewhere else.
How many candles? Like, man. Becoming a parent, you see stuff. Like, if I had a kid, like, and they, like, I don't even know how they'd even get him in the house.
Yeah. It would be super obvious that like something weird's going on.
Like, it's just something like on Shawshank Redemption. You'd have to bring him in pocket full of dirt at a time
Yeah.
to bring like each candle in. Like, that probably took that girl like, I don't know, 4 years to bring in all those candles into her house.
Like, I'm going to start now. And then in
Right.
like
She had
4
her like
years,
whole life planned ahead of her.
I can do rituals.
I'm gonna buy this candle, and then in 6 years, I'm gonna scissor my wrist with some other emo girl who is the light side of emoism. There's always a bright side,
Yeah.
right? There's always like, just like on freaking Unbreakable.
Oh, yeah.
If Mr. Glass is so fragile, there's got to be somebody on the opposite end that is so strong. If this emo girl was wearing so much black clothes, there's got to be some other emo girl that's wearing light clothes.
Yeah.
And she found them.
Exactly.
And then they scissored wrists. And they got pregnant from scissoring wrists because they didn't wear gloves.
Got to glove up.
You always. Sometimes
glove,
you
no
got a
love.
double glove.
Yeah. No glove, no love.
See? We're getting into something now. Now the movie's making sense.
Well, the ending makes no sense because they don't explain anything. And when they do start to explain things, it's always like weird half sentences.
Like, was there somebody out there?
and then the mom comes back.
Like, was there like, I am a good boy? Was that Batman or like who the hell was out there? Was there somebody out there?
Yeah, it was like
it just
super weird.
was it that Joe guy? And then where'd that Joe guy? Okay, hold on. All right, so when the two emo chicks they dug up Joe's dog and ripped Joe's dog's tongue out, even though it was already dead, and they used that tongue to do the ritual to curse Joe or whatever the fuck they did to Joe.
Yeah.
So then Joe became a demon and took emo chick's dog and ripped that dog's tongue out.
Okay.
And then that's where the dog's tongue came from. But that tongue, there's no goddamn way that tongue fit into that tiny little dog's mouth. And so that's what I'm guessing is what's going on, is that they cursed Joe or whatever. Joe died, became a demon, and then he's going back after them and, you know, got her dog when the tree fell. And then he was just taking that tongue and, you know, you took the tongue out of my dog, I'm going to take the tongue out of your dog. And then he really was a demon. He's like, but that's the only thing that maybe makes sense. But the whole thing, like rattlesnakes, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff, and I'm very confused as to what the ultimate goal here was.
It would have been funny if it was like snakes on a plane, or snakes on a plane. Jesus, Sharknado, I mean.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden a shark shows up. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised at all.
Oh, no, because everything was completely random.
I would have been like, oh, yep, there it is.
Okay, that's
there it is.
That's another thing that happened in this movie. It's like nothing goes together. It's like what Smokey says in Friday. Like, y'all only got two things that go together.
Yeah. Peanut butter.
Kool-Aid, no sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Cereal, no milk.
Exactly. Like they were trying to just do something. And like we said, like they're trying to do these roles. But yeah, man, I'm 100% going to make it through next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll love it.
All you have to do is
my family's cool. We're not a bunch
not
of
murder each other in the bathroom.
nerd-ass emos and, you know.
This feels like 1970s, like 1950s to 1970s, like like family dynamics. It's very weird,
like I said, like,
but set in the modern age.
But that thermos, though,
yes,
like the nerve of those lazy ass kids. You can't go you can't cup your hand like this and then put it under the sink and drink like that.
I know.
Hurry up and chug your alcohol, Tom. We need to fucking feed the kids water. They can get what? They better get underneath there. I'm not trying to get all faded right now. I'm stuck in a bathroom.
She's just looking out for her kids and making sure they have a proper cup to drink out of.
Dude, she probably didn't even rinse it out. But we can't, well, I was about to say, we can't assume that it was alcohol, but then he did chugging Listerine and
sucking on alcohol pads until his eyes bleed. That's fun.
Dude, when I tell you Bethel, Alaska, that's all I got to say, man. I've seen people from Bethel, Alaska take a thing of isopropyl alcohol and just chug it.
Oh my God.
Chug it.
No. Ew.
Dude, this town, it's a dry county, so they don't sell alcohol, but you can get alcohol imported.
Okay.
You know? So what they would do is they would take Lysol, canola oil, like hairspray, like the stuff that I've seen in this town. Like, it's all, they would take Lysol and they'd take a screwdriver and they would stab the top of the Lysol so the compressed air comes out, and they'd mix that with like orange juice, and they'd have like it's called like a Lysol party.
Ew.
Dude, you think I'm kidding? Like, I'd see
I mean, I believe you.
women passed out in the bathroom because they drank too much hairspray. Dude, when I was in
my
like high
God.
school and like I'd be, like at my girlfriend's house and they'd be getting ready for school and everything, and they'd be spraying hairspray in the air and it gets in your mouth.
Ugh.
Yeah. Could you just imagine drinking so much of it that you pass out?
No.
Dude, I'm
It's
telling
disgusting.
like, man, I'm just saying.
Wow.
Bethel.
I think I'd just be sober. Forget
Dude.
it. Like,
But then at the same time, you live in that town. It
Yeah,
has
that's right.
one paved road that circles around the entire town. I think it's like 8 miles long,
wow.
maybe. But yeah, I think that's all you can do in that town. I mean, I can get into more details about STDs and stuff like that, but we're talking about just this. Yeah, man, like Lysol, popping Lysol bottles and then just drinking them.
Oh my God.
You have any lavender flavor tonight? Nope, just orange. All right. I'll take. Yeah,
So
it's a
gross.
messed up place, man.
That's so disgusting.
I mean, I'd go back and party over there, but yeah,
You'd bring the alcohol.
dude, like they have an airport that gets to them, so you can 100% legally get alcohol like mailed to you and shipped to you and everything like that, and then you just drink it at your house.
Okay.
It's 100% legal for that to happen.
They just don't sell it.
That you cannot sell it because it's a reservation.
So I bet it costs a lot of money to get it shipped in.
I don't know.
Hmm.
But I mean, you would just go directly to like, you'd go to the airport and there'd be like cases of like Budweiser and Bud Light and cases of vodka that are on like the little conveyor belt when they get off the airplane,
Wow.
and then they just get those and they go to their house and then they drink them. But if that didn't work, they'd be like, oh, well, it's when I was there, it was like opposite of
Okay.
like what the shit that happens here. Like over here, we have the cigarettes locked up,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have like the Lysol out there. It's opposite. Like you just walk up and down an aisle, there's cigarettes right there, but the Lysol's locked up.
Because they know what people do with the Lysol.
Like what the hell? Yeah, man. I'm just saying. We need to go on vacation there, and we would just run that town, dude.
Just bring cases.
It was just cool. It's cool to like you pay the taxis like $50, and they drive you around town for like 30 minutes to an hour, and you're like, yeah, all right.
Wow.
That was a cool thing to do, dude. telling you.
All right. Well, now that we have survived this movie,
Disappointed, man.
I know.
Well, I mean, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. This is exactly what we signed up for.
Was this type of movie?
Yes.
This
Better-
is it.
Better than any movie I've made. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, it had some production value.
Yeah.
It had a nice bathroom. But
By nice, you mean huge.
yeah.
A huge bathroom.
Yeah, a huge bathroom. Needed a makeover, but it was big. So next week I want to go
Decision, or you just want to wait?
I got a decision.
All right, man.
I want to go classic.
Uh-oh.
I want to go Phantasm.
Oh.
1978.
Ooh. All right. Before CGI was invented.
Oh yeah, everything's practical effects. It's
You're gonna see a lot of watermelon squishing.
not so much. Like the effects are pretty decent. Like I mean they do all like the old school tricks to make everything look as real as possible. But yeah, so this was one of my favorites.
Phantasm. All
Yes.
right. I'll watch the trailer and I'll get my hopes up.
I'll send it to you.
Yes.
All right. So we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, everybody. we'll join us next week.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.